Write the story. Or briefly describe what happened to this man in this novel, in this story. Are you going to describe it from the beginning to the end? You need a couple. You need, for example, 10 pages. In this way, you have to know this skill. This skill is how to make a brief to a passage. We made the brief. Then another important thing is the composition. The composition is important also because when you are writing a composition, there are paragraphs. One paragraph, second paragraph, the third paragraph. Why should we write paragraphs? What are the components of the paragraph? Why shouldn't we use it as whole paragraph in the paper? Why this paragraph here? Then we end it, we begin a new one, then we end it, we begin a new one. Why? There must be some reasons, and you should know these reasons. These reasons are included in the composition. What are the components, what are the elements of the one paragraph? And this is important also in the other subjects and in your daily life, because you are asked, for example, to write, just an example, the story of, or a brief to the story of, for example, the black cat. You will write, you will not write only one paragraph. You will write one paragraph, two paragraphs, three paragraphs, in order to make your style good. How are you going to divide them? 1, 2, 3. This is in composition. Today we are going to tackle the first lesson of the composition, which is sentence types. Sentence types. In fact, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 types of the sentence. There is a good news and there is a bad news. Let's begin with the bad news. The bad news is that there are a lot of sentences in English that cannot be memorized. A lot of sentences. You will never ever be able to count them, to know them. But the good news is that all of these sentences fall into 4 categories only. 4 types. First, let us know what is the sentence. What is the sentence? First, let us know what is the sentence. Then we will go to the types. Who can tell me what is the sentence? Yes, please. It is a group of words that make sense. A group of words that make sense, that give meaning. here meaning. The sentence is composed of the subject plus verb plus complement. فاعل فعل. In the sentence, it is called sometimes sentence and sometimes it is called a clause. Sentence, a wide term, clause, specified term. These are the components of the sentence. 3 components. This component is obligatory. This component is obligatory. What does it mean obligatory? إجبار. يعني it must be found in the sentence. If one of these components are not in the sentence, it is not a sentence. It will not be a sentence at all. This is optional. What does it mean optional? Which means that we may have it and we may not have it. Just an example. Ali is reading. Or Ali is studying. This is a complete sentence. It makes sense. This is the subject. This is the verb. We have no complement. We can put is reading English. This is the complement. إذن هذا اختياري. يا إما موجود يا إما غير موجود. Some people divide it differently. Divide the sentence differently. They say that this is the subject and this is the predicate. Subject معناته الفاعل. Predicate معناته وكأنما معناتها المبتدأ، معناتها الخبر، معناتها البريكت. A predicate is consisting of the verb and whatever after the verb. كل هذا البريكت الخبر اللي هو يخبرنا عن الفاعل. الفاعل كأنما مبتدأ. علي is reading. This is the predicate. هذا أعطانا إخبار عن هذا الشيء أو الشخص، سواء كان شخص أو كان شيء. This is the sentence or the clause. This is the clause. It can be dependent or independent. شنو dependent؟ dependent غير مستقل. independent مستقل. يعني شنو؟ يعني independent if the sentence is independent, مستقلة, it can be said alone, with meaning, with sense. If it is dependent, it cannot be said alone, with meaning. We will take it. First, let's take the first type, which is the simple sentence. Simple sentence. The simple sentence consists of تتكون من one independent clause. قلنا الكلوز معناتها sentence، لكن صورة مختلفة شوي. Independent clause. Only one. Like he is a good player. He is a good player. This is a simple sentence. We don't have any problem with this. As it is very simple, as its name. The second one is compound what? Sentence. This sentence consists of two or more independent clauses. Two or more independent clauses connected by a conjunction. أداة ربط مربوطة بأداة ربط. شنو هن أدوات الربط اللي يستخدمن to make the compound sentence? Yes? No, this is for the complex. Yes, please. But, or, no, yet. There is a good expression. You may use it just to memorize them, which is fan boy. You know fan boy. Fan boy. Fan, the conjunction for. The conjunction and. No. But. Or. Yet. We could have another one. However, we could have so. All of these conjunctions are used in order to make a compound sentence. For example, Ali is a teacher, but Jasim is a lawyer. Look, this is independent, and this is also independent, because I can say Ali is a teacher. It makes sense. Also, I can say Jasim is a lawyer. It makes sense. وهل هي بها معنى؟ It has a meaning. For and simple. Ali is a teacher and Jasim is a teacher too. Ali is a teacher and Jasim is a teacher too. This is also a compound sentence. For all, but we took. So, or, you can come here, or you can go home. Two sentences. For is somehow different. For in this sense means because. Sometimes you read for in the passages, you don't understand what it means. Maybe you don't know that one of the meanings of for is because. In what sense? Let us take an example. He went to the market. Not for buying something. I want another sentence. For he wanted to buy some food. Means because. He went to the market for he wants to buy some food. احنا متعودين for يجي وراء فعل BING. نقدر نحذف من الجملة. هاي تفيدنا بالبريس. لو بعد عندنا هيك جملة بالباسج. نقدر نحذف هذا for he wanted to buy نحذفها كلها. نقدر نقول for buying some food. The same. But here for he wanted to buy some food. هاي جملة he wanted يعني منو he wanted to buy some food or he went to the market. Each one can be said alone with a meaning. ماكو واحدة تعتمد على الثانية. بيناتهم independent. بيناتهم مستقلات. Okay.
كلام صح؟
لا بس أولا وثانيا هذا يعني.
هاي صح ولا لا؟
Okay. Number 3. the complex sentence. It is composed of one independent clause plus one or more dependent clauses. The example is the two clauses, the dependent and independent, are connected by some conjunctions such as although, though, when, while, after, before, so. Let us take an example. When he was, or when he went home, he saw my brother. When he went home, he saw my brother. Two clauses. This is dependent, this is independent. How? I can't say he saw my brother alone. I can't say he saw my brother. It makes sense. تطلع هو شرفه. But I cannot say when he went home and keep quiet. Can I? No, I can't. In this sense, I know that this is a dependent clause. Since we have a dependent clause, it is a complex sentence. ما دام عندنا على الأقل واحدة dependent قبل نعرف الجملة إنه هي شنو؟ complex. مو compound. complex. Although he is a good teacher, although he is an English teacher, he lacks the characteristics of a good teacher. مش مدرس لكن ما عنده مواصفات المدرس الناجح. Okay. We have the last type, which is the most difficult. I want you to pay attention. It is the compound. The compound complex, no complex. Okay? Complex. Compound complex sentence. What are the components of this sentence? It consists of one independent clause or two independent clauses. It consists of a compound sentence plus a complex sentence. يعني عندنا compound وعندنا complex. شنو مكونات الكومباوند؟ two independent clauses. هناش عندنا dependent. إذا مكونات الكومباوند complex sentence is as well. It consists of two or more independent clauses and at least one dependent clause. Let's take an example. Ali is a good teacher, or Ali is a teacher. But Salim is a player. Though he is a bad one or a bad player. نجي نفسر. Ali is a teacher. التنبيه العنوان. Ali is a teacher. It is meaningful. It is meaningful. So it is independent. This is one. But we have said that but is a conjunction that connects two independent sentences. So the sentence that follows but must be an independent sentence. The second one is independent sentence. Moreover, we can say this sentence alone meaningful. نقدر نقول لوحده معنى. This is to test the sentence. Salim is a player. I can say Salim is a player and keep quiet. It is meaningful. Then, although he is a bad player, we know that though is followed by a dependent what? Clause or a dependent sentence. Or I can test it. I can say though he is a bad player على الرغم من انه لاعب سيء واسكت ما يتم اللاعب. يريد جملة ثانية يعتمد عليها اللي هي سالم. إذن one independent and the other independent. This makes the sentence compound. And since we have a dependent, it makes it complex. So it is compound and complex at the same time, which is the last time of the sentences. It is a compound, complex. In fact, there are other types, or there are other types of the sentences, but they are categorized differently. We will take them in the next lecture. This is for the types of the sentences for today. For next lecture, I want them to be tested. We will have a quiz, inshallah. Quiz of heading sentences, because they are very important. The keys and keys. Study them carefully in your book. We have 2 books for today.